It's been about 2.5 years since my last day in school, which ended in a rather unfortunate way. But point is, since it ended, right? I get a lot of people asking me, "Don't you miss the school days? The school days are the best days of the human being's life and stuff like that." And I get very surprised about that, and I often bluntly will say, "No, I don't miss it one bit." And people will be like, "Oh, you don't miss it?" They feel surprised in some way, and I don't understand why. The point is, look, this is true, especially people who, like, if you're in school right now and you're finding a really tough time, you feel like everyone's making it seem like it's the end of the world for you. One thing I will say is, at different phases in life, there is something that people will make it seem like, okay, this is the most important thing. And now you might be in the phase where people make it seem like, school is the most important thing. I remember getting comments, literally from people, teachers in that school, literally or indirectly saying that they're gonna freaking kick people out if they don't get good results in the exam. But the point is, school is not for everyone. There's a lot of things in this world, unfortunately, that it's like they force you to do. Like, even though you're into it or not, you're good at it or not, it's like, now you do this. Even though you're good at something else, now you do this instead. I don't understand why, and unfortunately, school is like the epitome of that. Don't even get me started on the stupid education system. This is one topic that, like, whenever people start talking about, I have immediately, like, the level of dislike and hate I have towards this is ridiculous. Because and often a lot of people, especially elder people, when they hear me say this, they'll get triggered in some way and think, no, I probably don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I'm too young to make a comment on that and stuff like that. And I agree. I might be, a part of me might be quite immature speaking about that, but at the end of the day, the stuff that I know what I experienced when I was there, right? And when something makes you feel so horrible like it did for me, you can't help but quite literally hate it. But that's not the point. The point is, if you're in a point right now in school right now, you feel like, everyone's like, this school is the be all end all for you. You're gonna literally, your life is gonna end if you don't do well in it. I'm gonna tell you that that's not the case. You will move on. Every part of life, there is a phase where people will make it seem like this is just like this specifically is the most important thing at that specifically. I'll kid you not, like grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, like as those years went up, every time the most common thing people say is, now you gotta get serious, this time, like, it's a really important year for you. And I got crappy results in almost every single year. And even if I did succeed, I don't think I would be too happy at all one bit, because that's not what I'm good at. I kid you not, man, sometimes before these exams I would study like crazy. And still, like, not even average, I would do horribly, like, pathetically bad in those exams. So that's when you realize that something is not for you, and unfortunately we are still forced to do it. If you're in that stage, literally you just have to get through it. Don't be thinking, oh no, man, my life is freaking messed up because I got F in my math. It's not. It's far from that. I know your parents, your family, people, your teachers, your friends they literally make it seem like. I remember, like, I was in the class, and one of the worst feelings, you get horrible results, and then there are people freaking discussing their marks, and then they come ask you for it, and you have no answer to it, and you feel like that the classroom is like the last place you want to be at that moment. You can't help it, but you will find something else. Life is not about people forcing you to do one thing. It's about finding what the heck you love, right? Finding something you love and working, like, literally giving your all in that. That is what it's about. And 90% of the planet doesn't do that. They all follow the exact same path. And I mean, I can walk outside right now, right? I can literally walk outside right now, and I can guarantee you 9 out of the 10 people I see every time are going to be living the exact same life. They're going to be waking up literally at the exact same time, eating the exact same thing, doing the exact same thing from morning till evening, doing the exact same thing right before they go to bed. I have nothing else to say about that, but this is what happens when you're not loved, or people don't support you in doing what you really actually want to do rather than what the society wants you to do. So yeah, if you're in a phase right now where you feel like, I absolutely hate this, but I'm forced to do it, yeah, you're forced to do it, and you just have to get through it. That's you have to just get through it. But one thing I will promise you is, it's not the be all end all. There is so much more that you can do. But on the flip side of it, if you're sitting and wasting time as well, then you're not going to go anywhere either. It's about, you got to find something that, like, you love. Like, I'll be honest right now, you can, like, there are freaking 10-year-olds, freaking 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds making a crap ton of money while being in school, because they use their brain. So if you actually want to do something out of it, you could. Don't sit and feel sorry for yourself, because that is what I did. Unfortunately, I didn't have anyone to really come and tell me what I'm telling you right now. Because if I was smart enough, I would have probably achieved something by now, but I did not. It's a different topic. Don't sit there crying, feeling so sorry for yourself. Oh, I'm not good at this, and people are forcing me to. Don't be that person. It is what it is. You're forced to be in that situation. Do the best that you can in that position, right? That's all I can say. Success is not about who got freaking A plus. It's about who leads the most successful life eventually. So yeah, that's all I have to say.